Okay.
All right.
God, it's an overcrowded tonight. I can't believe it. Of course, it's today. It's not tonight. I forgot about that.
I see morning still, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have to lean in. It'll pick up on you.
Okay.
So just
Can you hear me?
some thoughts,
All right.
We'll let Coulter come first.
Oh, share thoughts?
Yeah.
Is that how we're starting?
Yep.
What are your thoughts, Zay? What are your thoughts, Oz?
Great game. Amazing game.
We feel like, we had a really, really, really good defensive team early in the year, and we felt like we kind of slacked off a little bit. We let our offense bother our defense a little bit. And I looked out there tonight, and it looked like us early in the year we were 7-2 and 10-4. Every team goes through ups and downs. We had a little bit of a period where our guys were a little too fixated on scoring and not defending and rebounding, which really, that's kind of our thing. Now, when we make shots, then we score 80 like we did the other night, and then it's easy for us. When we don't, we still feel we'll be in the game and have a chance to win. So.
Isaiah, you guys have been good playing in these early round tournament games the last couple of years. Why? What does it take you to
I think we just, mentally prepare for these moments, and throughout the preseason, we've been having like 5:30, 6 a.m. practices, so it's kind of like 9:30 is kind of late, I'd say, for us in some sense. And I think that, the coaches do a good job at getting us ready, getting the game plan ready for us, and just making sure we're mentally prepared and getting ready for our games.
Obviously, Jared Carney, one of the best scorers in the league. You guys made him work for it, though. What was the game plan to try to at least make his shots tough?
It was, like you said, try to make everything he takes tough. Like, he's a scorer. He's a great scorer, so we knew we're not going to hold him scoreless. So we just have to make sure every point that he shoots, every shot that he shot and every point that he gets is, like, going to be the hardest shot that he takes, So we knew if we limit him, he's like the centerpiece of their offense. So if we limit him, we'll have a really good chance of, getting that W.
Yeah, Brian, how important is it to then limit everybody else, too?
Yeah, we've 2 games we played. The last 2, it's been the exact same. In other words, he had big game. He had 44, but nobody else had double figures. We held him to 70, which isn't bad, And then tonight, I don't think anybody else had double figures, did they?
No.
Now, we don't go out there and say, hey, let him score and just hold everybody else down. We just say, look, here's the deal. Let's just get our guys on him defensively. Let's just guard him the best we can, but let's make sure 5 doesn't get going. Let's make sure 11 doesn't get going. Because if Harding's going and those 2 guys are going, not going to be a good night. So, hey, I just saw Isaiah, you got 10 rebounds. I like that.
Big man.
Harding's such an unorthodox scorer.
Yeah, it really is.
He's not really like anybody that the league has really ever even seen. So, what do you think of just the way his career ended up here?
We know a little bittersweet for him, I know, because he was hurt this year and the whole deal. He had a great career. I know they've traditionally, Weaver has won a heck of a lot more. They've had injuries and just it's been a rough year with all the injuries they've had. Randy Ray's done an unbelievable job there. He's a great, phenomenal coach. I think he's the best coach in the league. I really do. And then because he's done it over time. But, Harding, it was very interesting because right off the bat, I've seen his freshman going, he's pretty good, not bad. As a sophomore, I was like, whoa, wow. I didn't know he was going to be that good. And he really is unorthodox. He's pretty slithery. And he's hard to keep in the on ball. Hard. We tell our guys all the time, don't let him split you. He's going to try and split you. He's going to try and split you. And even when you do a good job, he still splits you some.
Isaiah, this win night, turn around and play the top seed. So what are your guys' thoughts on playing at Eastern Washington?
We've been underdogs like our whole lives, so we're ready for this fight, and we don't want to get swept off. Yeah, we lost two close ones to them throughout the season, and I think we're just going to come in mentally prepared and just give it our all and play hard, work hard, and just play for each other.
Most of you guys have your hand on defense so much. They love to just isolate it and score the ball. So what do you think of that matchup?
I think we're going to have to just guard up. We're going to have to everybody that's off the ball is going to have to help plug. Whoever's on the ball is going to have to just man up and keep whoever they're guarding in front of them. And we're going to have a good game plan. Our coaches are going to give us the right things to do, tell us how we should guard them. And we just have to go out and execute it and bring energy like we did today. That's really all it is, I think.
we have a lot of respect for them. We know they're really, really good. We had 2 really close games. We lost them at our place, I believe, by 5, and we lost them up there by 1. Shantae's done an unbelievable job there. He's really, really a good coach. I mean, and they have very good players. We respect them. So it should be a good matchup, we think.
The postseason continues to be in a state of flux because of what's going on in the news now. College basketball invitational was canceled today.
CBI?
CBI.
Okay.
Yeah. Wondering if you have had any discussions about what's going on and how, what kind of impact this may have on the postseason going forward.
We haven't talked about it. I just been kind of waiting to when I saw there was league tournaments being canceled, I'm like, well, we may get a call and they tell us that or whatever, but or maybe like the Big West, I guess, where they're not having fans or something. But we haven't talked about it really with our guys or anything. I mean, and we're in position to go to the postseason. We already talked to CIT. I hope. Well, first of all, we hope we're in March Madness. Everyone wants to be in that. If not, we really want to be in the CIT. I hope they follow through with that for sure.
This whole idea that a couple of conferences are now playing in front of no fans, what's that possibility like to you?
I tried to think about that. I've been coaching 44 years. It's hard to imagine that really. I can't. I started coaching when I was 18. I'm a little younger than I. Am I saying this right? I'm a little younger than I look. Okay, I don't. Because it's the head of hair. But anyway. Bottom line, I'm trying to think. Have I ever coached a game when no one was there? And I don't think so. I mean, we had a couple games where I remember one time the refs didn't show up, so we didn't play till like midnight. But there was people there, and I remember one time we played at Portland State a few years ago when the snow thing hit, and there was probably 50 people there, probably 50, maybe. So that's the closest we've come to it. But to have no one there, I actually, it's not good for the fans, but I'd like it. Our players could hear us.
We're good.
Thanks.
Thank you.